Reading you, Lima Charlie Painkiller, holding for sat lockup.
Roger that, homeboy. Holding this position for sat lockup.
So, Captain, if you could be anywhere but this rat hole right now, where'd you want to be?
That rat hole across the street. You?
That'd be X-rated.
Careful what you wish for, soldier. Viper team?
Yes, Captain, just say the word.
Relaxed perimeter for a heroin lab.
Maybe. Homeboy, this is Painkiller 1. You reading any other perimeter control on this location? Over.
Negative on your perimeter, Painkiller. You have 1 ghost on the front door and 6 in the roost.
We good to go, homeboy?
It's your intel, Jane. Your call.
I don't like it.
We're all dressed up. Might as well go to the dance. We say Nike, homeboy. Nike.
You have the green, Painkiller. Repeat, you have the green.
Roger out. Something's not right. This isn't a heroin lab. Painkiller 2, Painkiller 2, come in. Clear this room. Flint!
Gain my team, Sergeant.
What? Where's Flynn?
Yep.
What is this? Homeboy, see copy, we got a bio in here. I need evac and a medical team immediately. Bravo, Echo, Lima.
Hold your fire, hold your fire. Хочу говорить с командиром. С командиром. United States soldiers in an anti-narcotics mission with the full knowledge of the Russian government.
Painkiller 1, this is Homeboy. Do you copy?
What's going on? Where am I?
You're at an Army medical facility in Virginia. As you were, Captain. It's good to see you, Jane.
How long have I been out, sir?
3 days here, 5 days since we lost contact.
5. My team?
We weren't able to recover anybody else.
What's going on here, sir?
Scar tissue, no discoloration, no swelling. Those wounds aren't 5 days old.
What's happened to me?
That's what we're gonna find out.
Ever heard of knocking?
Sorry, I didn't mean to,
Who are you?
Graham Knight? Dr. Graham Knight?
You're not military.
Me? No. I've got a birth defect. I'm a coward. No, I'm what the military euphemistically refers to as a outsource expert.
Expert in what?
I have a PhD in biotoxicology. I'm a professor at Bradford College in Maryland. Colonel Watts asked me to head the medical team on your case.
My case?
He wants me to help identify what you were exposed to. All right. Special Ops Training School, graduated in 1999. Congo 2000, Afghanistan 01. That's a very impressive resume.
I'm what the government euphemistically refers to as a real overachiever.
That's putting it mildly. It says here that your parents died when you were 15. Raised by an older sister. Parents died how?
Is this relevant, Doctor?
Family history is always relevant.
The Army is my family.
But it must have been very tough.
Excuse me, did I miss the part of your resume about pop psychology?
Just trying to be friendly, Captain.
I don't need friends. What I need is to get out of this box. Find out what happened to me and get the people responsible. You gonna help me do that?
You gonna let me do my job?
Double king with cheese, hold the onions. No, check that. Make it a chili burger with chili fries and nachos. And a chocolate milkshake with whipped cream. To go.
Well, good news is she's definitely not contagious.
Bad news is,
I don't know if I'd actually call it bad news. I don't really know exactly what I'd call it. In order to ascertain whether she was exposed to a viral or bacterial agent, as she said, we introduced different varieties of antigens into her blood sample. Now, in order to get a baseline, we drew blood from one of the technicians and introduced a variation of the measles virus. Now, in a healthy individual, the natural defenses of the blood will attack and kill a virus within 45 seconds. Now, we introduce the same measles variation into blood drawn from Captain Browning.
Wait, can you play that back at normal speed?
That was normal speed, Colonel.
Which means?
Which means Captain Browning's metabolic rate, her immune response operates at 20 times normal speed. Whatever she was exposed to over there has changed her. In other words, she's unlike any human being on the planet.
Captain, this way.
You'll take me to the head, too?
Your new quarters, Captain.
Yes, Captain Browning.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Try knocking, right? I brought you some real food. It works.
Not exactly health food, Doc.
I had to sneak you past your bodyguards. What are they gonna do? Shoot me?
Thanks. Doesn't look good for me, does it?
You know, Jane, there's always two ways of looking at things. It's Chinese. Wei Ji. The top part is danger, and the bottom is opportunity. Two characters, one word, crisis. Every crisis has both. Your choice.
Don't you want some?
No, I gotta go back to work. We're gonna nail this thing, Jane. I promise. Why weren't we informed about this?
I don't report to you, Don.
This has national security written all over it.
We don't even know what we're dealing with yet. For all we know, she could end up like one of those people she described in Sovetskoye.
Who else knows about this?
My medical team.
What does she know?
She's one of the most intelligent officers I've ever known. We can be sure she's putting 2 and 2 together.
Well, that's what I'm afraid of. An asset like that.
She's not an asset. She's a soldier.
A soldier who was shot 3 times and recovered completely in less than 5 days. I want to know how that happens, and then I want to know how to replicate it. Is that clear?
Good.
Wow, you look okay.
What are you doing here?
I got a call.
Let's take a walk.
He told me you'd been wounded.
I was, but better now.
You never were a very good liar.
They're still doing tests.
What kind of tests?
I'm not a doctor.
Well, I am, and I want to know.
Carla, this isn't high school. It's the military. I don't have to tell you anything.
But you could.
You should know better than that.
Why do you always do this?
Do what?
You always keep your feelings boxed up. You always want to go it alone. Can't you tell me anything?
Carla, I'm an officer in the United States Army.
And I'm your family. Don't do this by yourself.
You shouldn't have come.
Captain.
What the hell were you thinking?
What kind of virus does this? You keep me locked up in a room that wouldn't qualify for a cheap motel. Stick two goons on my ass day and night. I'm on video so much I could have my own website.
We did it for your own good.
My own good. Don't I get a say?
Hell no, you're a soldier.
Yes, sir, I am. But what happened in Sovetskoye happened to me. I think you owe me.
Owe you? Owe you what?
The truth.
You may not like what you hear. You're looking at the only known photograph of Peter Irfan. Orphaned when he was only 4, raised in a series of desolate state institutions, recognized early as possessing a genius IQ with a particular aptitude for science. Educated in Belgrade, Soviet Union, East Germany. Then about 15 years ago, when the wall came down, he disappeared. Now, since then, we believe he's become part of a global criminal enterprise with tentacles reaching into everything from legitimate businesses to governmental organizations. Black market nuclear technology, international arms dealing, currency, commodities manipulations. A network of financing so sophisticated, so complex, built only for human infantry. Their activities appear to have only been directed at maximizing profit. But there's new disturbing intelligence underlying the vicious strategy of emerging. An intricate web of science and technology directed towards some unknown goal we can't yet define. Now, Irfan's specialty is biochemistry, psychotropic drugs, bioweapons. We have evidence the operation in Sovetskoye was just a front for one of his experiments. The question is, an experiment for what?
Why wasn't I told this before?
Nothing to tell. It's your mission, your intel. You gave us nothing to indicate that Sovetskoye was Irfan's op.
What makes you think it was?
Every bioweapon has a marker, Jane. Genetic fingerprint. Whatever you were exposed to has those markers. We've seen it before. It's like a signature. Irfan's signature.
Then you know what I'm infected with.
Dr. Knight helped us rule out what it's not. But it's clear that Irfan is working on something new, more virulent than we've ever seen.
Sir, I request immediate reassignment to whatever unit is going after him.
I'm afraid that's not possible, Jane. You've been transferred. Alaska. A more secure facility. At least until we find out what you've been exposed to.
This man is responsible for the death of my entire team. He's responsible for what happened to me. I want to go after him. I have a right.
I'm sorry, Jay. Not anymore.
Captain? I wanted you to know that I requested permission to continue work on your case, but request denied. Sorry, I couldn't be more help. Anyway, friends?
Sure.
Captain.
Patek Philippe, Chrono Swiss, the IWC Portuguese. Believe me, you're not gonna have any trouble moving them. So we cool?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Nice doing business with you.
Yeah.
Get off. I said get off. Last chance.
Eddie, I think your last chance is with me.
You better be good.
Just don't fall off. It's all right. My place. You're hit.
I'm fine. You're a thief.
I like to think of it as redistributing wealth.
Flashlight. Oh. It's a bullet. Nick! Ah!
Who's this clown?
His name's Blue. Like code blue for emergencies.
You wanna let a brother loose now? Look, if I could just take one more.
No.
Look, you need a hospital, okay?
I'll be fine in a couple of hours.
In a couple of hours, you'll be hanging with Tupac and Biggie. Alright?
He's pretty good with gunshot wounds.
Not this kind. Where are my clothes?
We had to cut him off. Sorry. Whoa, hot shot. You're carrying a truckload of meds.
Why didn't you just ditch me?
Is that what you would have done?
I didn't ask for any favors.
No, you just put a gun to my head.
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah, well, neither did I. I had a good thing going. Now I got the army after me. All I got to show for it is you. Nick.
Nick what?
Nick, that's all you need to know, Nick. And right now, I'm the only friend you got.
Dude, I'm telling you, look, there's something weird about her.
Well, like Jerry Springer weird?
No. See, I'm talking E.T., Area 51, brother from another planet type weird. Look, all of that mess that went down at the airport and not one single mention about it in the news or anything like that, what does that say to you? I'll tell you what it says. It says weird. Just like her. I mean, she creeps me out, man.
Yeah, I could tell by the way you were staring at her when we cut her clothes off.
Oh. See, That was like that was professional. That's what that was. Professional. I mean, but she is kind of like a fine ass alien, you know? Who got her dead, sucker? It's over for you, man. I see dead people. Mm-hmm. It is over. No way.
Relax, Kevorkian. It was just a scratch.
Look, lady, what I saw was
Maybe you saw too much.
Yeah, that's definitely. Hell, now that you mention, I think it was just like a scratch or something like that. No, a paper cut. Yeah, definitely.
Who's winning?
You play?
I know the moves, that's about it.
Lou here thinks he's Bobby Fischer.
Yeah, well, against you, I can be SpongeBob, right?
Not tonight. Black rook to f5. White knight to h5. Black bishop to f3, check. White king to c1, rook to a1, mate. White loses. He doesn't know how to use a door?
He can get from one end of the city to the other without ever seeing the light of day. I'm talking sewers, maintenance tunnels, gas, electric, phone. He knows them all. It's like one big Super Mario Brothers game down there to him. Chinese.
He got a name?
Squeak.
He got a home?
Yeah. Here. He likes you.
What's he do when he doesn't like somebody?
He bites.
Damn. See, now that was a 7. No. See, that was a 5 move. Combination to mate?
Beginner's luck?
My ass.
You don't like the food?
So, what'd you do to get everybody so pissed off at you?
I'd tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Excuse me. I have some stamps to lick. Want to help me? Just...
You can't joke with him like that. He's a very jumpy dude.
Unlike you, huh?
Helps to stay calm in my line of work.
Redistributing the wealth. Looks like you're good at it.
Looks like it.
Let me guess. Nobody ever gets hurt.
Never. Ever. So, what happens now?
With what?
With you?
I'm gonna find a guy or let him find me.
And then?
I'm gonna ask him some questions. Then I'm gonna kill him.
Are you telling me she's going after Peter Irfan herself?
I'd bet on it.
That can't happen.
Don, she feels personally violated here. You can't totally disregard her psychological state.
I don't care about her psychological state, and frankly, I'm a little concerned that you do. We have a valuable asset on the loose. Can't let it fall into the wrong hands. Look, if we can't have her, no one can. Is that understood?
Well, you can't sleep either? There's plenty more in the fridge if you want.
Who taught you how to iron?
Self-taught. It gives me something to do at 2 a.m. It's also amazing therapy for insomnia.
Back of the collar first. In from the edges and the front. In from the edges and the sleeves, back first.
An expert, huh?
The Army taught me everything I know. Not anymore.
Well, hey, look on the bright side. Now you can open that fluff and fold you always wanted. That's better. Anything I could do?
Yeah. Make sure I don't sleep in. Hey, Nick. Thanks. Thanks for what you've done.
Anytime.
Yo.
What? She's gone?
And that's not all. The money.
Sorry.
Attention at my expense. Got to mention.
Dr. Knight's on a consultation.
Consultation?
Yeah. He goes up to D.C. all the time. Government stuff.
Any idea when he'll be back?
Hard to say.
Gee, I really need to talk to him about my final grade. Any way to reach him?
No. I wouldn't know. Sorry. Excuse me for 1 minute.
Excuse me? Is that Dr. Graham Knight?
Yeah, that's him.
Graham Knight? Dr. Graham Knight?
Step into the center of the room. Put your hands on your head, interlock your fingers. Turn around and get on the floor.
Jane?
The floor!
I was hoping you'd find me, Captain.
Shut up. Get up, sit on the couch. Who the hell are you?
Lucas Hensley, military intelligence.
Whose?
Ours.
Why the cover?
I'm on the job.
Me?
Not exactly. Tracking a ghost.
Peter Irfan.
No, there's no Peter Irfan. Peter Irfan doesn't exist. It's a fiction. A camouflage.
For what?
Not for what. For who? For your mentor, Jane. Your CO, Colonel Ian Watts. In the late 80s, our government had an active bioweapons program. Defensive purposes, dedicated to what-if scenarios, and guess who headed it up? The political pressure got too hot, the program got shut down, and a lot of people didn't like that decision.
You're saying Watts kept it active.
Sub Rosa, off the books, totally rogue. And he had a great cover.
Peter Irfan.
An enemy without a face. Who could be blamed whenever anybody got close to uncovering his operation? A phantom that could never be caught because he didn't exist.
But why?
We think Watts' operation morphed into something more ambitious. We think he graduated to full-scale bioengineering using sophisticated gene splicing technology to alter human capabilities.
You're lying.
Well, it gets better. Or worse. Evidently, his subjects did develop new abilities. Nothing superhuman. They just became more of what they were. Sound familiar? But there was a flaw. Everyone died, eaten alive by their own cells. That was before Operation Painkiller. That was before you. So Goya was Watts' operation, until you stumbled into it.
If it was Watts' operation, why would he send us in there?
He didn't. You picked the target. Remember? You made the case so well with the brass. He couldn't overrule you without blowback on his motives. He had to let you in. He just had no intention of ever letting you out. Don't you understand? He betrayed Painkiller. He betrayed you. And he knows what you are. You're the one that didn't die. You're the one that finally can accelerate the evolutionary clock. No wonder he wanted you in Alaska.
Get on the floor.
Jane, please think. Just don't let your emotions affect your judgment.
Do it.
Jane, you need someone you can trust. We can work together, Jane. Help me out. I mean, we could take them down together.
Then what? So you and your buddies can have a piece of me instead?
Jane, I know this must be hard to take, but I can help you. We can help. Captain? Captain?
Mr. Pierce. Got a minute? So you're saying you're just a victim in all of this?
It was either roll with it or die. What was I supposed to do?
How long did she stay?
24 hours?
Her condition?
Seemed fine to me. Is she some kind of spy? Terrorist?
I'm gonna give you my private number. If you should see her or hear from her, you're gonna give me a call, won't you?
But she's not coming back here.
You want to be on my side on this one, Mr. Pierce.
Or
Use your imagination.
it's nice doing business with you.
Right. Can't do this alone.
Looks like nothing's changed, huh?
Except me.
Can I have a look?
Yeah.
You said this happened when?
3 days ago. Unbelievable, right?
All I can say is I wish you were lying.
It'd be funny if it weren't so damn scary.
Why didn't you tell me about this before?
I didn't want to get you involved. I was afraid it'd be too dangerous. That's right. Yeah, I see things, Carla. Letters jumping off pages, people appearing and disappearing. It's like the world is this big jigsaw puzzle that's been blown apart. When it comes back together, everything's different, new.
Maybe your brain is doing what your body is doing. Making connections faster, doing more than normal.
It's gonna kill me, isn't it?
Well, no, I didn't say that. But I need to get you into a proper testing facility.
Carla, the second I go above ground, they'll turn me into a lab rat.
Jane, I'm your sister. They're not gonna get their hands on you.
That's exactly what we're gonna do.
What?
Let them get their hands on me. And you're gonna help. Business is booming, huh?
How the hell did you get in here? Nice hair.
Oh, this place is nothing compared to some of the places I've gotten into.
Where's my money?
Got a way you can earn it back?
You want me to work for my own money?
Well, strictly speaking, it's not really yours, is it?
Hey, I trusted you. And what did I get? Ripped off. You know, why don't you just come out and say what's really on your mind? Just say it. I need your help. Nick. Come on, it's easy.
I need your help, Nick.
What do you need? So, what happens now?
Are you certain it's Dr. Knight?
Sir? It's Browning's sister. She said she won't talk to anyone but you.
I'll get back to you.
Watts here.
My sister wants to turn herself in. Leave the building alone. Take the I-95 into Baltimore. Exit East Eden Boulevard. Take a right on Fern, cross 3rd. There's an alley on your right.
Set the location. Stand by.
next to him. Clyde.
Welcome to Oz, Colonel.
Have a seat. The party will be joining you soon. Oh, and by the way, get Mo and Curly off my street. They're affecting property values. You okay?
Yeah, fine. You trashed his phone?
Yep.
Was he armed? Something to remember me by.
Want me to stick around? Watch your back?
Ah, thanks.
Well, look, it's none of my business.
Right, it's none of your business. Job's over, Nick. Thank you.
Okay, Hotshot. Your deal.
I hardly recognize you. This is an unusual choice for a meeting.
Figured you wouldn't want to try anything too messy with hundreds of witnesses around.
I'm on your side, Jane.
What side is that?
I can't help what happened. All I can do is promise to protect you.
Like you did in Sovetskoye? What's the matter, Colonel? You seem a bit nervous.
Jane, look. If there's anything I could have done to prevent what happened in Soviet...
Oh, let's cut the crap. It's between you and me now.
What are you talking about?
They know Sovetskoye was your operation.
They?
Military intelligence. Captain Lucas Hensley.
Who?
Hensley, Lucas, a captain.
Never heard of him.
But you've heard of Graham Knight, haven't you?
Is this his idea? Did he set up this meeting? Jane, I have never lied to you, and I'm not going to begin to now. The real Graham Knight is dead. My men found him with his throat cut in a shack in the Florida Keys. I found that out an hour ago. Don't you get it? Night is Irfan. Night is Irfan. His way is saying you need all of us. He's using you to get to me. Once I'm out of the picture, he's got you all to himself.
You need me. Remember?
I want to know what this thing is that you gave me.
The question you should be asking yourself is, what is it that you gave me?
What is that?
It's you. You gave it to me at Wilkins.
My blood?
More than that. Remarkable.
You have about 3 seconds to start making sense.
Ever since our little encounter at Sovetskoye, everyone's been trying to figure out, what did the virus do to you? When all I want to know is, what did you do to the virus? Now I know. You've helped me jump 1,000,000 years of biology. You're the next step in human evolution. You're the new Eve.
You're insane.
Well, I think in time, you'll change your mind. How could possibly leave you to fools like Watts? How can we possibly know what to do with someone as unique as you, Jane? How can we be satisfied with who we are? Why should we be limited by the random acts of biology that created us? I think we should be more than who we are. What if we could change? You know, what if we change everything? The point of life is not to just be, it's to become. Just think of what we could have done with her.
She didn't want to be used that way.
She won't be used by anyone now.
As a matter of public record, she died from wounds suffered while trying to escape transfer from Wilkins. That incident at the mall never really happened, is that clear?
Clear.
Good. I need a few moments alone. That sound okay with you? New name, new history, birth certificate, driver's license, social security card. All current and all clean. And you were left this boat by an uncle. And he left you some money.
Thank you.
I'll figure out how to pay me back later.
We never found that vial. Or the shooter.
No. It's at the bottom of the Potomac. With Irfan.
I need a drink.
You fine, right? Let's go, Pipsqueak.
What is it?
It's a scarab beetle. Egyptian. Represents rebirth. So, one big happy family.
Gentlemen.
We're ready to begin.